Welcome back sa UAC Season 3. And syempre kami pa rin ang inyong mga casters. Nandito pa rin kami makakasama nyo. Taylor nga pala and Yusuke with me. Now Yusuke, this is the last match for today. Exceed Crusaders versus Southern Knights from Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Calamba. And yung Exceed naman ay galing Xavier University,
Oh, there.
Ateneo de Cagayan. We saw them play a while ago. And knowing kung paano mag-perform itong mga teams natin, yung Exceed Crusaders medyo may terror buff pa. Bukas online pa yung terror buff nila so far.
Yeah, nakita ko nga ata sa camera ata ng players may linabas na terror with a cutie
Oh,
heart.
diba? Diba? May heart pang kasama. And of course, before anything else, we would just want to thank our sponsors nga pala. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. Of course, there is Globe Telecom, our official telco sponsor. ASUS Republic of Gamers, ang ating official PC and laptop partner. Para naman sa ating official gaming gear partner, we have Logitech and Riot Games as our publishing partner. And syempre, kung saan nyo kami napapanood, minsan sa Facebook, pero sa Twitch, student para sa ating platform partner.
Right, it all sounds great, Tira. Yun na nga. And additionally, no, if you guys actually want to start your own homegrown esports org and join the alliance, all you have to do is check out AcadArena.com/alliance, and you never know, maybe you'll turn your org into a varsity team sooner than later. But yun na nga, we are going to be seeing a couple of our players, Southern Knights. Medyo chill-chill pa naman. Medyo papaisip pa sila here. And, switching over quickly to Exceed Crusaders.
Both teams really did well a while ago for both of their matches. And Exceed Crusaders, medyo notorious sila into the point na first 4 rounds parang napupunta sa kalaban. First 5 rounds even napupunta sa kalaban. But along the way, they get a good read and they can punish the other team.
Mm-hmm. I did catch a glimpse of Southern Knights in the first week, and I have to say they did have a rather good first round. Fortunately, they fell short second round to Excalibur IIT. I believe the scoreline, fortunately for them, was 13-0, so it
Ooh.
was a massive stomp for them. So they're really looking to, get themselves back on
Mapa
their
ng
feet
Pinoy!
for
This is your third descent map.
for this.
Congratulations, Yusuke. Gagraduate ka na, isang semester na lang.
Sis, I wish. We don't talk about that. Anyways,
Ayan na yung terror
ayun
buff.
na.
Nilabas
Ayun
na.
na.
Teira.
Tera.
Kulang. Baka kulangin. Iurong mo ng konti. Sir, urong mo konti. Baka kulangin eh. Pero
Ayun,
looking
ayun.
at the agent selection of our teams right here on Saturday nights, they already locked in Omen as their smoke and Killjoy as their senti. Nandiyan na rin naman si Psycho with, of course, the Sova. And our duelist Sentry with the Reyna and of course Sage para kay Chen. Si Chen kanina duelist siya dito and now moving towards the role of a Sentinel as well. Probably a Battle Sage if we must see.
Ooh. I mean, in a sense, it's very probable, especially with the wall that she can do in B main. You know, the little boost on the crate. I'm really looking forward to see if we will have a little bit of vantage point sniper sage action. Pero we'll see that later. Alam ko yung pinaka-trend dito sa Pinas
Choose
is
your
hindi the
agent.
battle sage meta. So we see a couple of clips,
Mga Pinoy kasi
in
sugod
the
lang na
Western
sugod
audience,
eh.
but tama. Just hold that W button. Di na nila kailangan yung
Run and gun!
ASD, W lang.
Anong strategy? Wala nang gano'n, sugod lang tayo ng sugod. Hindi, pero para sa mga teams natin na meron tayo dito, despite of course being collegiate team, kumbaga pagdating sa pro scene natin, alam natin talaga, expected na yung mga strategy, yung mga pwestuhan talaga, and also, gustong-gusto ko tong photo ng isang player ng Southern Knights. Gusto ko lang
Oh.
sabihin, no? Para siyang galit na sinasabi niyang hard pa din. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, it's level of discomfort pero carry lang.
I
Love
love this
love
couple.
love this.
But
Yeah.
going back
It's
to what I was saying, despite the teams here being collegiate teams, alam natin na witness natin yung ibang players dito, pinipick up na papunta sa pro scene. 'Di ba? So, knowing also na, syempre, ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan, this is just a perfect opportunity for teams, especially with the help of AcadArena and making this possible, na feature yung mga teams o yung mga posibleng future players natin in the pro scene as well.
right. And I mean from Division A, of course we do have our fellow players in the pro scene that currently are active, and some of them even were featured in the VCT. You got Javi 8K, Parisyogen, and I mean, lists can possibly go on. Malay mo, you'll be the next feature for VCT. I think it's a really good training grounds din kasi for a lot of the organizations to look at the collegiate scene because I wouldn't say it's like Filipino taboo, pero you know how moms go like, computer pa yan, but ma, I can make money now and like I can improve my skills and everything. So it's really a respectable profession if you were to undertake this career path. And I mean, if they can do it out in the West and here in Southeast Asia, I'm pretty sure the Philippines can do it as well. But now I think we're just chilling a little bit here with our players. We're not really getting into the game just yet, and it's one of the hurdles we have. Playing online, it's not really something we can avoid, but we want to make sure their players are playing to the best of their abilities. I think we're gonna have a couple of them just reconnect very shortly, but while we're waiting, let me entice you with our
Entice us, Yusuke.
entice with what we got right now on our little banner here. So follow us on TikTok at AcadArena. Hit the whoa. I'm sorry. I can't. Follow AcadArena on TikTok and make
Renegade
sure
with us, guys.
renegade. Yeah,
Renegade.
you know, just do it with some of our clips. And if you're part of the first 1,000 followers, you'll actually get a chance to win some of our weekly
Maybe,
giveaways.
wait, I should check if I'm followed to
Yeah, please
AcadArena.
do,
I want
guys.
some,
Go check right now. All you
I
have to
want
do is
some
post or
giveaways.
tweet with the hashtag AA TikTok giveaway to make your entry count. So, giveaway will start as soon as the account hits 1,000 followers. So, be sure to check them out. Just hype up AcadArena.
Pakadali lang, guys. Ayan o, nakikita nyo rin naman sa inyong mga screen. App,
Ah,
.acadArena.com. Silipin nyo na rin. Para sa mga tournaments,
yeah.
promos, pati scholarship, guys. Isipin nyo yun. The Recon? Oh, walang bumarel.
Chill lang, chill lang.
Umilaw silang lahat para silang glow in the dark fish doon, man.
I know. I mean, sometimes nakaka-distract din kasi yung ganun na biglaan na lang
Pero,
nandun na yung recon bot. Like, hello,
tignan mo
ladies and
pero tignan mo.
gentlemen.
Walang nag-rotate para
Mm.
sa players ng Exceed. Kasi wala pa namang wala pang contact eh. So they're going for the contact play here and there's no contact yet. This is the first one and they know they are on mid already.
Uy, ang dami naman nila dito sa catwalk. Grabe. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna go for mid control eh, pero oh, Shen. Grabe, rinig na yung footsteps ni Shen, but Wabak will be getting that kill onto them. Psycho as well will be getting Shogun, and it is a game of retake. Still, Pisorano was kind of chill, but I like what they did there, moving over to Catwalk to try and gain control into A side. Right now,
Speaking
oh
of
my god,
control,
grabe.
that is the crossfire from the players of Southern Knights. It looks like and it seems like Ascent as a map for them. They're really doing great on this map. Aside from that, this is the pistol round. It can definitely set the momentum of the players as well. Alam kong nanonood din sila kanina sa matches ng mga makakalaban o posible rin nilang makalaban. So, meron na rin silang idea kung paano ba pumwesto. O napag-aralan na rin nila yung mga VODs, kumbaga.
Yeah, it's always a part of esports as well. The study phase, watching the clips. I mean, they do it all the time, like in the NBA and FIFA. So I think it's a plus that you get these games broadcasted like in real time, so you can see their tendencies and the way they've been playing, like right in front of your screen. You don't have to look at replays as
Ikita mo pa
such.
yung face cam.
Yeah, you can see their emotions, what they're trying to convey to you, and how you can battle their emotions as well. Aha. And malay mo, may Terra buff din yung iba dyan. Anyways, right now it's another slow round for us, but take note, there is quite an advantage for the Southern Knights here. They do have their Spectres, and it is working well for them. Hades, literally coming from the depths of hell, making his way here into the Valorant stage. We'll be getting the opening pick, and B side is clear for the taking. It's gonna be 4 defenders left, and Giljan here moving around market, trying to look for a target, possibly B main. Hades actually has a good position there, knowing that medyo low in health siya, and grabe, this is a really good pick from Hades, even bowing down to Wabak. Still, Fenris, however, will be getting a 2k, and it is going to be up to Wabak to try and clutch this round. Manages to get the Spectre, however, and
Amin yan.
will try. Emphasis on try. It's just too
Sumubok.
much.
He tried, but the thing is, there were so many people watching B main. They know the position, and all they have to do is literally just wait for him to come in, and that's exactly what he did. So 2-0 Southern Knights takes the advantage, but remember, sabi ko kanina Yusuke, na Exceed Crusader, they are a team na kaya nilang ibigay yung 4 rounds, 5 rounds sa kabila para lang mabigyan talaga o mabasa ng maigi kung paano gumagalaw yung ibang teams na meron tayo. Or maybe mali ako, di ba? Malay natin
Mm-hmm.
talagang nakukuha lang talaga nila yung 5 rounds.
You'll never know.
You never know.
We're not fortune tellers, sadly. We're just here to let you know what's in front of the screen. But based on trends, we'll just have to wait and see. So far, though, it is gonna be the side of Exceed. Our fellow Crusaders still split up in the map, waiting for Southern Knights to make their march. But I think they are implementing a similar strategy as earlier. They are trying to go for that mid control. They have it well. Now the hard part is to get inside of tree, where there is already Giljan and Doey waiting for them. I think they changed their mind here. They're shifting over to B side. You're gonna have to do their
Oh!
best to get Wapak out of the way,
Sumili,
but
pero masakit.
ooh, did get the kill, however, but I mean,
They don't have
Hades.
heals here, if you think about it. They don't have a Sage, Yusuke.
30 seconds
So
left.
he's gotta deal with it. With 10 HP, siya na ang mauuna dito. Siya na ang ally, and Hades goes down with Saiku getting a refrag on that. Now they take on a site. Nat is trying to pinpoint enemies, but that clear is not gonna help him out at all. 3v3 situation. They get the guns as well.
It is that anybody came in. Now it is actually level ground, as there are going to be a couple of rifles shooting bullets left and right. However, we hear a star being implemented here in both house. That is going to work in favor of XU defense as well. Giljan goes for the peak. Really good timing on that as well. Doey gets another. Sentry will be getting Giljan out of the way. Will dismiss into both house. Unaware the Shogun is in the smoke and will be cancelled out. And a little bit of
Napindot lang.
yes,
Yung A
yes.
tsaka yung WS.
Okay. Yes, Shogun, pacheck ko na lang keyboard mo. I think there's
Something wrong?
yeah, there's
Something wrong?
there. Yeah. I think there's a bug in Valorant. Yeah, just no guys, just be
It's a
careful.
bug? It's a bug. 2-1 is the score. Exceed Crusaders won that, and also on the other hand, ang daming casualties around yun. 3 people were killed actually, and that was their buy round. So we are expecting a broken buy, and that's exactly what is happening. Kailangan nilang sabayan yung Phantom and yung Vandal din eh, nung ibang players na nabuhay on that round. So if they are able to take this another round from the side of Southern Knights. That's gonna be good, but Hades was able to punish one player already. Punished back with 20 HP though. Pwede pa magamit yung kanyang ano dito, yung ultimate.
Still quite too early to say, personally speaking. They don't have that much info yet. And Mon, the Owl drones is parallel to one another.
Swarm grenade out.
Will not be tagging anyone just yet though. And as you said, that ultimate is going to be popped here into B sites. It is not going to be baiting anyone from the defender's side. They're just patiently waiting. It is, however, Doey is waiting on the outskirts of something. Have the Shen here already making their way into A. Dalawang defenders ang alam dito. If they can take them out, this side is theirs for the taking. And Shen just crossed
Salisigang!
na Nat. Oh dear!
Hindi napansin!
Hindi napansin yung baril.
Hindi
30
niya
seconds
napansin
left.
yung elbow. Nina not doon. A 1-to-1 trade pa nga sana instead of none. But now, with a same level 2v2 situation, nagpalit ng classic.
Last
Okay
player
lang.
standing.
Ano lang daw, partida lang.
Practice
Partida.
lang.
Tama.
They have
Tamang
control
reload
over the spike. They don't know information yet. Kung nasan si Hades, he sees one with 20 HP remaining. Can he clutch this? Nope, it's not gonna happen as Shogun takes the round away. Making this a 2-2 despite yung advantage na meron yung Southern Knights, especially with the rifles. Hindi nila na-capitalize yun.
Sayang nga eh. And I'm pretty sure if Hades had
play some
a little bit more of health, it would have been a really good duel with Shogun. But again, you know, if you are lacking in health, it's always going to be advantageous to your opponent, especially if they have a good pick on you and if they have information. It's the numbers game,
Find the leverage
and
wedge
sometimes
it
we do
open.
see phenomenal clutches, and they may
Heading
be
to the
rare,
above.
but they're out there. That's for sure. But look at this terror. It is going to be the side of Southern Knights. However, trying to make an entry into B main. But some stars are actually placed just in front of the entrance here, so they have to be very careful because Nanat is also waiting for them, and there's somehow a little bit of crossfire with Wabak, who is in market.
Aldrone comes in just to see if there are any information, but this is a good positioning mula kay Nanat. But the thing is, he wasn't able to capitalize on that angle. Instead, the teams, or rather yung teammates niya yung nakakuha ng kill. 1-to-1 trade lang. Chen was able to pick off one, and this is the orb! Trying to get the orb, and the wide swing from Wabak to cancel that out.
Yan, sayang yun. It's muntikan na orb bait, pero tinaluyan yung pagkuha ng ultimate. I mean, it's punishing, but they should learn the lesson this time. Kudos at least to the side of Wabak for getting that peek and getting the follow-through kill. It's gonna be our defenders actually like their position here. You've got two of them coming from heaven, and that is going to be Shogun here in A main, possibly setting up a distraction. But the dark cover is going to be blocking Wabak's way. So they are gonna need information, and Shogun provides it to them after getting the kill. The cycle. Fortunately, Shen will be getting that kill onto Wabak, and a really good retake from Exceed Crusaders. Ang ganda ng position nila. They came at two angles. They had them guessing.
Ang ganda na rin sana ng position for the post plant, no? It's just a matter of communicating or which angle you should take. Kasi yung paranoia nag-connect actually on heaven. But the thing is, meron din tao doon sa may short. And of course, knowing what happened also exactly on that round, it's just a matter of time kung sino talaga yung makakakuha ng pick-offs. And Shogun was able to get a kill on Hell. Naiwan na lang mag-isa, actually. Di na nga nila kailangan sumilip eh. Or lumabas ng Hell. Unless bumaba na talaga. Or kahit bumaba yung enemy or yung nagre-retake, di nila kailangan lumabas. But the pressure was definitely on. And of course, Shogun with a nice angle to hold. He was able to capitalize on that.
Usapan nga, bawal lumabas. Kaya, huwag ka na
Curfew na
magpakita.
kasi.
Grabe. Napaisip ako dun, Taylor, what if there's night mode sa ating mga mapa, no? Siguro, ganda tignan. Night mode?
Tapos yung blind, yung mga blind, yun lang yung ilaw. Doon mo lang
Light.
makikita
Oo.
yung mga kalaban.
Literal naging fast ba yung
Riot,
laro?
hire us already.
Riot,
Game
I mean,
devs.
hello, we're giving you ideas here. Content manager? No? Okay, maybe in the future, but yeah, we'll see. Southern Knights still split up in the map, and they usually play like a lot of aggression when they get into the site. I have to say, okay naman yung pag-entry nila. They're not getting picked off early. Chen will be avoiding that gravity well. Giljan with a 2K
No
here
way,
in
no
Coffee.
huli.
Zoe as well with another 2K, 3K. Oh my lord. Ladies and
That
gentlemen.
Recon just punished everyone, specifically Chen, as he was doing the entry. Hindi siya makaposisyon na makakakuha din siya ng mga frags for the team dahil detected din siya nung Recon natin.
That was, I mean, it was somewhat a good play to get out of that gravity well, but of course you're gonna have to do a little bit more than that, especially if you have given information.
Stay safe.
And in that situation, I guess they were just a little bit lost as to the positioning. They lost two important members in Cubby, which failed to provide them cover. Additionally, in Garden, as I say that, Shen will be taken out here. Shogun will be getting that kill
Oh, that's too
right
late
in the mid
already.
top, and the cloudburst. It's not gonna pop.
Taking
Wait,
that
what?
back.
Subukan niya sanang itago yung Rico na yun, but it's too late already. He has to reposition himself, and this is just the perfect position. As he gets 2K, he's looking for another one, and nasa gilid lang. Masyado na siyang na-excite, na-trigger happy si Kuya mo Shogun without any trade-offs. Walang mangyayari, and he goes down. 4v2, 4v1, the last guy remaining, Hades goes down as well as Exceed Crusaders takes this to a 5-2.
Back to the underworld you go, old man. Haha. Damn. I really love the aggression we see from Shogun. I personally love seeing jets that are, I like to call them makulit. Na they're always everywhere in the site. And I mean, as you should, you have that tailwind to your advantage. And if you get another additional 2 kills, you have it reset for you. And Shogun, holding comfortably that operator, Nanat just behind them, and I think this is gonna be deadly for Exceed if they don't play this. If they play this very, very well. It's gonna be Southern Knights who are getting punished. But Shogun goes for a jump peek, gets one. Shen, oh, tailwind! They tailwinded across each other. Oh my god, Hunter Shuri is actually being popped on its way here into the side. Shen will be cancelled out, however, for the side of Southern Knights. It's gonna be 2 attackers down, and that it's gonna be incredibly difficult now to try and get into any site rather. They could almost get pinched here in mid courtyard, actually, because you have Dowie waiting. So luck is not in favor of Southern Knights. They're really gonna get brutally punished for this one. Now they're just waiting. It's a waiting game. They're possibly faking a rotate, but they have Wabak waiting in B lobby, so they have info. And again, a big plus on the numbers game, especially for information. That
30
alone
seconds
is
left.
what wins you these games.
Man, they have the smokes still. Importante pa rin dito yung mga paranoia na yan because they can definitely make an entry, but the Nat is just ready to stop. Umikot-ikot lang siya doon, parang Beyblade. And to secure the kill is Exceed Crusaders yet again. Shogun. May kasama pang spray.
Spray and...
Pinaiikot-ikot si Nat. Oh, man.
I mean,
at that point din naman kasi it was a 3v5 like you said, Yusuke, it was a waiting game, but the thing is it's a waiting game for the defensive side. Wala silang kailangan gawin talaga, literal mag-aantay lang kasi the pressure is definitely on Southern Knights as they try to secure a plant on the site, but they need first to make an entry.
yeah, I think it's commendable that they didn't go hunting for that round because a lot of the times, especially when we get ranked, we feel a little bit confident that we can get those kills. And speaking of which, Shogun with an opening pick already. 2K for Shogun. I'm actually, see, this is what I'm saying. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I don't even know where Shogun's position is on the map. But this man is getting kills. Sentry will finally be shutting him down. Wabak will be getting Saiku, and Joey onto that kill with Sentry. And Terrar, I mean, they're getting in the site, but they're not checking their 6. It's really hard when your enemies are behind you. And
Also,
speaking of which, Shogun,
isipin
hello.
mo, despite Yusuke, despite Shogun being detected and all that, he can use up the smoke and just immediately reposition himself. He was able to take one kill before he goes down still. So, at least, mabawasan pa rin yung attackers. And on that side, na-pressure na rin yung mga players ng Southern Knights na parang, uy, habulin natin kasi nahuli na natin eh. Nakita na natin kung saan yung position. But, it's the other way around. Sadyang yung Exceed Crusaders, they are able to punish players from Southern Knights completely.
Mm-hmm. It's a, as quoting what Mochi said earlier, it's a revenge and pain game. I think I kind of understand what she means by that now. It's just a
Nowhere to
brutal back and
run!
forth for both of these teams. Psycho with a really good pick here onto the net will try to secure that kill. Fortunately, it will not be enough as the distance on the Hungry Fury actually has a limit. If you guys didn't know, Shen will bow down to Nanat here over at A side. Toei will be getting Sentry Hades onto Toei, but a really good refrag. Giljan again, the master of tree, one with nature. I'm gonna give you your congratulations later. Nanat finish around, get Fenris off guard here in A main. 8-2 is the score line, ladies and gents. We're closing in the round 11, not even the half yet, and it's looking super difficult for Southern Knights here to try and gain control of their attacking seed.
Oh man, they are really having a hard time trying to get control of the map, trying to pinpoint or even win aim duels against Exceed Crusaders. I
There.
really think with Southern Knights, they can flourish on the other half.
Got your
And
targeted stun!
it really depends kung gaano din kalakas yung defensive positioning ng team na to. Kasi look at that information game. Each and every round, they get caught by this recon
Cutting
from
them
the
with
Sova.
It's a big thing, as you said. Whoa, wait a minute. That was a Lear. Wait a minute, hold that thought. Man's got a kill through that Lear. That is... Damn. You know, Terror, if I saw a Lear in real life...
Alt
uh,
F4 na ako nun.
Exactly.
Here.
Like, if that thing left my monitor... yeah, okay. Yeah, sweetie, bye. I'm not doing this. But, oh!
Shogun with the
Speaking of
angles.
close counters, my god. What an impressive kill from Shogun. Goes and looking to get another one as well. Goes to the spray inside of that dark cover. Fortunately, Sentry will be winning that battle. It is a safe round, ladies and gentlemen, for the side of Southern Knights here, but Shen manages to pick up that Vandal to their advantage. It's going to be a 3v4. Still anybody's game. If they complete their business, but oh my goodness, that was a miss by Shogun. Wabak,
Spike
however, will
down.
be getting
Defender
Fenris
spawn.
off guard here, all the way in their spawn, and it is going to be a 2 versus 4. Might be best
30
save
seconds
what
left.
guns they
One
could get,
enemy
but
remaining.
Wabak will be getting Sentry, and Shen will be left all by themselves. And it's gonna be a really tough battle. He peaks, and Wabak with an impressive 3k lead for that round.
Last
9 to
round
2
before the
is
switch.
our score, and well,
Oh
good
my
evening. Good
god,
evening.
Yusuke, the thing is, mahirap na talaga kapag nag-double digit pa or makuha pa ulit ng Exceed Crusaders tong round na to. Also, that was such a nice pick up from Chen right there from the replay that we just saw. And knowing na isa na lang yung score na kailangan for the double digit, no mistakes can happen. Paulit-ulit ko sinasabi na once na dumating sa double digit yan, talagang yung pressure is definitely on already. Chen to pressure down players, and this is Shogun going down. A big help for the team. A huge opening, I would say, as Shogun is one of the people or one of the players na talagang nakaka-punish sa side ng Southern Knights dito. Hindi sila makapasok dahil nga masyado sila nag-worry pagdating dun sa operator shots. But Nanan was able to punch and pinch down one player. The 2K 2-1 trade is there. Now with the Blade Storm, helping the players out is Chen with the
One
Astra
enemy remaining.
using up the Cosmic Divide as well. It's now up to Giljan. If he can manage to pick off players after players, a 1v4 situation with the Blade Storm up and online, mahirap to para sa kanya. And now the pin down from the Reyna as well. Exceed Crusaders, they gave it.
Switching
And
sides.
now it's 9-3 score.
At least they were able to secure that round before we go to the equalizer. And more often than not, we do see that from the team that's lagging behind. They They want to make sure that they can at least try to set the momentum and the pace for next round. Unfortunately, it is still a reset because we are back to our pistols. But I'm loving what I've been seeing so far. It's been a mix of our pistols actually. It's not just been full loads of classics. We are seeing ghosts and a frenzy even in the mix. I don't think I've seen a shorty kill so far. Maybe next week, maybe in the finals, we shall see. But right now, it is a game of ghosts and six. As I say that, drone will be looking its way into mid courtyard to seek anybody. Fenris, a little bit of a warning shot here into Cubby just to fend off Wabak and Shogun, but that Lear as well as that Nebula is going to be blocking Fenris' way. Joey will be our first blood for our second half. That is going to be in favor for the side of the Southern Knights here. But they have to be careful because Chen is quite low on health. Spike has been planted comfortably. Now it's going to be a retake and post-plant game. Gilgen will be setting up all those stars to possibly trap anyone there in heaven. And as you said, they are super crucial to use those abilities that Asha has. Paranoia will be going into the side. Shogun will be getting a kill shot as well. It's back-to-back frags from both of our teams. And so very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, with a snap of a finger, it is down to a 1v1 Wabak versus Saiku.
Oh no, hindi siya makakapag-defuse dito hanggang kinukulit siya.
I
Ni
know it.
Wabak.
Oh!
And with 4 HP, doable pa rin to dahil nga the time is ticking.
Oh
The side
no!
to side lang. The cha-cha is there.
Oh!
May kasama pang exercise.
Yeah,
Southern Knights, they were able to get that pistol round. And this is a force. Should be buy for Exceed Crusaders actually. And to getting that Spectres already.
That was a missed opportunity, but I mean it was mayhem down in A side. This is the thing I love about the scent. Just so much things going on at the same time as compared to big maps like Breeze and Icebox. At least in Breeze and Icebox, you can kind of gather yourself. You know, pwede ka pa magtago sa mga walls. Like, oh my god, I'm covering this angle. For sure, no one's gonna come here. And Ascent, everything just absolutely a bloodbath. Lahat ng tao rarampa dyan sa site. And hindi mo hindi mo mapapansin, binabaril mo na yung kakampi mo. Because so much things are going on at the same time. But we are seeing a split from the side of Exceed here. So far, I'm loving the offense that they are giving us in the post-match situation they have so far. Wabak will be getting set free easily. We'll be getting a 2K, but Hades will be getting that click onto Wabak to finally close him out for this round. And speaking of Shorty Terror, I think we are seeing a Shorty right here.
Oh,
But it's gonna
man.
get yes,
Oy!
Jen gets the kill on the Joey, but fortunately for them, Nanat will be closing them out. And we do see a signature wall dito sa side ni Nanat. It's an interesting wall. And I did talk about the boost here in B main. Hindi ko lang na-expect na may ganun din na boost when it comes to defending B side. But we are hearing the stars being popped up, ladies and gentlemen. Hades is checking B main, pero hindi niya nakita. Nanat with a really good
Ganda ng
angle to
angle.
hold here in B main. I need to learn that wall. It looks so very useful. And with that said, our attackers once again manages to secure this round. They just bamboozled the side of Southern Knights there, Taylor. They went to mid, they crossed over to B main. Ganda ng post-plant plays nila.
Man, Exceed Crusaders, they're just stomping. And ngayon lang ginamit ng Southern Knights yung tactical pause. Before we started, I actually told you, Yusuke, na aside from the utilities of the agents na pwedeng gamitin and utilize, is also the tactical pause. And I really think at this far point, it's too late. Maybe midway of the rounds, I would say. But this is already a make or break situation. They need to force for this next round if they still want to be able to get. But at the same time, naka-eco rin sila kanina. So this is their buy round and kaya sila nagdedesisyon and kaya sila nag-uusap-usap kung ano yung gagawin nila. Habang yung mga friends natin from Exceed Crusaders, chill lang sila dito. Nag-uusap na rin sila, ginagamit din nila yung tactical pause na to from the side of probably Southern Knights.
Actually, in the first two games, wala nga akong naramdam na tactical timeout eh. Everyone was just continuously playing, and I think a lot of players underestimate the value of just pausing. Kasi that thing, it extinguishes the fire for the opposing team, especially if they're on a roll. Kung ang init talaga ng momentum nila. They're just gonna go forward and pursue the rest of the rounds as in no holds barred. I mean, it's their rounds to win, of course. So we see, personally speaking, in Division A, we see a lot of tactical timeouts being used a lot. And here in
Woo!
Division B, I think that tactical timeout somehow
Spike
worked
down
because the
B.
side of Southern Knights, they are definitely getting their kills now. And Wabak,
Last player standing.
almost misses Fenris. Fortunately, will be missing their shots. And Senshi getting Doey. And there we go. A little chit chat, talk about strat, hold that W, and they
Ito
got a
na.
win. Ito
Flawless.
na. Yes,
Well,
it's
that was a
here.
round. Well, that pause worked.
It
Maybe if
did.
they did it a while ago. No, just kidding. There is still hope for Southern Knights here. Hindi pa match point. So, they have the guns as well. That was a flawless round. Walang nakuha kahit isang katawan mula sa kanila. And they were able to save up that gun. All they have to do is buy those utilities and you're good to go.
I need it.
Laban ulit.
Need that
Laban lang. It's the usual motto we have here, especially when it comes to ranked. You know, kahit red days, okay lang, laban lang. Naderang ka, no problem, laban lang. It's kind of sad to think about it, but well, it's a part of the game. Oh, look at this, there are someone stuck in astral form. Giljan, get out,
Oh, hello?
Giljan,
Hello? Hello?
Giljan. Oh dear.
They are being hyper aggressive now. They gained back that
Mhm.
confidence from that pause and that win a while ago. And with that, there was still a one-to-one trade happening, indirect trades happening across the map.
Now we are seeing in our kill feed a couple of kills being generated from the side of Southern Knights. Mababawi sila. And of course, as they should, they are doing their best to try and get a couple more points here. All hope's not lost. It's still 11-4, even if it was 12-4. Still, don't give up. We've seen some amazing comebacks in campus play, and looking forward to see
Last
what
player
happen now.
standing.
And look at the Sterar. Wabak is the only one left for the team. Goes for that Empress mode. It's not quite in their favor here, but anything could happen. Gets the pick onto Seiku. Will be peeking over who's defusing that spike. Unfortunately for them, it's the double peek, and since spike has been half, that is going to be a point at the side of Southern Knights.
Man, ang lakas ng ulan. Pero ang lakas din ng Exceed Crusaders and Southern Knights at the same time. Think about it. Slowly but surely, Southern Knights is trying to make a comeback, punishing, of course, the economy on the side of Exceed Crusaders as well. And with this punish, salit-salita na yan, kumbaga eh. You get ecos, and then you get buy rounds, and then you get ecos again, and then you get
Can
buy
someone get
rounds.
this?
So having that punish is really, really looking good on the
Thank
side
you.
of Southern Knights. They really did really well on that round, especially after the tactical pause. Now they are really hyper aggressive. Gusto na talaga nilang makabawi dito. Yung kanina na parang natatakot sila dahil sa mga push and mga execution ng pinapakita ng Exceed Crusaders. That's the Southern Knights a while ago. Iba na sila ngayon.
They've completely changed your playstyle ever since the reset. And look at
Last
that.
player
They're
standing.
actually,
Spike
as
down.
you said,
mid.
they are playing more and more aggressive. Sinana talaga natitira. And Fenris will be getting that wallbang all the way from mid link as well to finish off the job. 11-6. And they're making things work right now. The water's boiling and they're ready to brew some tea.
The thing is, also at the same time, if you take a look on Exceed
Placing
Crusaders,
swamp grenade.
they have rounds to lose eh.
Placing
They can
swamp grenade.
just switch up and try to find different creative, kumbaga may creative freedom sila pagdating sa mga rounds na susunod na makukuha nila. Kasi knowing that there are rounds to lose, ito yung ibig sabihin nito is yung malayo pa yung scoreline. Pwede pa silang mag-experiment or pwede pa silang mag-try ng plays na mag-work out. If it works out, then good for them, may points sila. If not, then makakahabol ng kaunti ang Southern Knights. But they have to be really careful about this because the economy damage that it would really take a toll on the side of the team of Exceed.
Here.
Give me more than damage at this point, honestly. And oh dear, Wapak getting an opening pick onto Hades, and it's gonna be Exceed bouncing back here. They've lost a couple of consecutive rounds. They definitely want to shift the tide in their favor. Toei looking for a target here in B site. Will not be finding anyone. We do see XC, the majority of them papunta na sila dito into A. They will be covering a main as well as tree. And I like this. Look at that. Just thinking on the fly. It is going to be a gravity well. And it sucks Sentry. Tries to get a couple of kills in the center of that. But unfortunately, that thing is absolutely impulsive. Dalawang defenders lang ang natitira. It's going to be Fenris alongside
Spike
Saigu.
planted.
4 versus
Right
2.
here. Deploying
And
drone.
Giljan alongside Nanat both have the revives, and there we go. It's gonna be the Cosmic Divide, absolutely brutal. And the wall right next to them,
Scanning ahead.
I mean, what a way. The recon bot absolutely did not reveal anything, and Fenris just tried to get a pick, but Nanat just carrying the post-plant situation, and we are brought now to match point. Xseed said they've had enough. They want to finish this match.
Sabi niya, tapos na tayo mag-experiment, guys. Sige na, tara na. Tulog na tayo. Ano na tayo? Tapusin na natin to kasi hindi pa nagde-dinner yung caster. Joke
Thanks,
lang.
guys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh well, but regardless match point, it's gonna be very critical for our fellows in Exceed to win
Right
this
here.
game. But Southern Knights still keeping the flame alive, carrying the torch, possibly win the rest of Division B. But let's see if their efforts will go to waste. They are going for the mid control once again. They may be greeted by Chen if they're not careful. Ayun na nga, Chen will be getting that pick onto Wabak. Alarm bots in case anyone else tests their luck here in B. Psycho will be going for a little bit of that jumping Hunter's Fury. Will be tagging Giljan at least, but not enough to kill them. So it's gonna be one attacker down per squad. Unfortunately, Shock Bolt will not connect to any
You
other
will
player
not
there.
kill my ally.
And as I say that, the rest is out. Wabak is back. And the games begin here in mid-site. They've positioned themselves comfortably in Cubby.
Lock in sight.
And they are quite committed to possibly fake it in A. And it's working. Actually, Southern Knights, they have a couple of members already potentially going to A. But the spike with Giljan, still not inside of the site, but it's only Saiku left, so it's a really good
30
opportunity
seconds left.
for XC to get inside of the site here before the rest of Southern Knights are making it. And we do see a couple of those knights in the Blade Storm hitting. Saiku will catch one, unfortunately not enough to catch him up, but there's no time. They have to get that spike down. It's gonna be Sentry. See Empress mode. All Sentry has to do is kill. Who's defusing the spike? Fortunately, will not see.
Planted.
Oh my goodness, hindi niya nakita si Waba.
Nowhere to run.
It's gonna be
More
100 right in front of
players.
your face. You have to be very careful. No!
Attackers
Unfortunate for the side of Southern Knights, but a really good effort nonetheless to end the round. Grabe. Again, numbers game yun, Tyra. Hindi niya napansin na nandun na pala. Nandun na pala si Wabak. Nakafocus lang siya
is.
dun sa Hunter's Fury.
It is what it is. That Hunter's Fury was used para i-force out. Salamat. Para i-force out yung player talaga na lumabas, especially knowing kapag nandun ka na sa may speed. And of course, looking at that, Exceed Crusaders was able to take that win against CSJL. The thing is, they fought so hard and tried to come back. They had this tactical pause in the 11-3 scoreline. They made it work. They tried to make it work. But Exceed Crusaders, they have rounds, so much rounds that they can play around with. And isa na nga ito. Isipin mo si Wabak, knives out, balik sa barrel, knives out ulit, balik na naman ulit sa barrel, kahit may nagbi-blade storm na sa harapan niya. 'Di ba? So, looking at of course, our replay as well, Exceed Crusaders just look very, very strong, especially on the first half and going towards the second before yung actual timeout ng players ng CSJL. They are, what can I say? They had a hold of the map completely.
I think you said
Taylor
it in
buff.
a
Everyone's
in a
just
good
saying
way.
Taylor buff in the comments. It's real,
It
guys.
is. It's real. It is
If you
a
want to
terror
win
buff.
games here in UAC, just use the terror buff, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It
Yusuke, you were
works.
saying.
Works 99.9% of the time, at least. But yeah, but going back to what you said regarding the map control, I really love the way XC just traversed their way. They like if you notice, there weren't many plays where they were all in one choke point in the sites. It's either they split up, they make a distraction, or they go for mid control, and they always do their best to enter a site from 2 points, not just one. We see it a lot in A. The trend, they go through catwalk and then they pass through tree, and then they have someone as well in A main to watch out if there's anyone in hell or whatsoever to make sure that they have an entry. And I think that's really important. I know Pinoys love playing the whole run and gun, but strats they work. And you can see
They
that
definitely
XE
work
most of the time,
most of the
but
time.
most of the time, but you can tell that XC's been playing together for quite some time, and definitely the comms. I mean, it would be great if one day, we could hear the players. I'm pretty sure half the time we'll just hear them screaming at each other, pero okay lang.
Dito,
It
dito,
gives us insight. Dito, dito, dito. Saan yun dito?
dito. Ano
Ah!
ka na?
Saan dito? Basahin mo yung mapa. I mean, I would love to see that content someday. But hey, right? Content idea. Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a really good job for all the teams today. Very exciting for Division B. Friday always sets the tone for Division A. That happens on Sunday, so we have a little bit of a rest day tomorrow. But yeah, here's a little bit of a rundown of what happened for today. So GG to all our teams, and to those who aren't familiar with the format here in Division B, it's actually a the double eliminations. I was gonna say best of one, but it is double eliminations. And today we did just feature the lower bracket. So for our finalists in the lower bracket, I believe we still have a couple more games to go on, but Exceed and Pylon have advanced. So now it's going to be up to the upper bracket, see who takes the L for the semis, and then it's going to be up to another team here in the lower bracket to another chance to possibly make it to the finals.
Waiting game para sa mga teams natin dito kung sino nga ba yung mananalo sa taas at sino din yung mananalo sa losers bracket natin para makita natin at makapagpatuloy tayo sa ating winners bracket. And also, now na nandito na rin naman kayo, bago tayo magpaalam sa inyong lahat, because that was the last game of the day, huwag niyong kalimutan lahat nung ating sinabi kanina, Yusuke. Baka nakalimutan na agad ng mga viewers natin na pwedeng-pwede niyong puntahan o pwedeng-pwede kayo makasali, maging parte ng AcadArena. But before we go into that, I just want to thank our sponsors yet again para sa araw na ito, because UAC 2021 is powered by Globe Telecom, our official telco sponsor, ASUS Republic of Gamers, our official gaming PC and laptop partner, Logitech G, ang ating official gaming gear partner, and Riot Games for our publishing partner. Hindi rin magpapahuli ang Twitch student para sa ating platform partner. Now, like I said a while ago, we are gonna get back into it, that get a chance to participate in AcadArena's major tournaments and win some bragging rights for your schools and exciting prizes mula sa ating mga partner brands. Puntahan nyo lang ang app.acadarena and go through the registration process, app.acadarena.com by the way, para lang makapasok kayo, and then you're good to go. Ganun lang kadali, di ba? Ganun lang kadali. Follow nyo na kami sa TikTok at AcadArena din naman as well.
Hit the whoa. I'm sorry.
No,
Is
no,
it no?
no, 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 but it's okay. But it's okay. Anyway, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa amin ngayong gabi and ngayong araw na ito para sa mga amazing matches na napanood natin for today. Nakita nyo na rin ang brackets natin. Make sure naka-like kayo sa page ng AcadArena to stay updated. Maraming salamat, of course, on behalf of Mochi as well, who was here a while ago. Kami nga pala ang mga naging casters nyo for UAC Season 3. My name is Taylor. With me is Yusuke. Stay safe, stay healthy, and good night.